Okay, I'm going to try this again. The question I chose to answer for this week's reflection is, what exactly is communication and how important is it within a group? Our text defines communication as a transactional process in which people interpret, create, and negotiate shared meaning through their interactions. There are 5 major characteristics of communication, and number 1 is it's a transactional process. Number 2 is that it is personal. 3, it's symbolic. 4, it shares meaning that is a responsibility of all group members. And 5, involves content and relationship dimensions. To describe the transactional process, a transactional process is that a communication is multi-directional and a simultaneous process in which all members are sending and receiving communication at any given time. These include verbal and nonverbal messages. The transactional portion of it implies that every member of the group come together to agree upon a shared understanding of whatever's being said. Number 2, communication is personal in that it is that in the meaning of each communication is very personal. Though we may think that we understand what is being said and what the speaker is trying to convey, a lot of times it could mean something totally different, something slightly different, which could change the overall meaning and the way that a group works. Communication is a symbol that is both verbal and nonverbal, and this means it includes words as well as gestures, the way that your actions when you're speaking, and actually the tone. Communication shared meaning is the responsibility of every group member. That is, that everyone has the responsibility to make sure that they understand what is being said and what the speaker is trying to say. Communication involves content in that it has things that are being said, and that is the facts that someone's trying to convey. And then it also has relational dimensions in how it's expressed and the relationships between the speaker and the listener. Communication also involves listening, which I believe is one of the most important parts of communication. Listening involves perceiving, interpreting, and deciding on the meaning of what a speaker is trying to say and responding. Communication is of utmost importance in small groups. Many small groups form to complete a task. In order to work effectively, group members must be able to communicate effectively. Communication in small groups is the bread and butter of the group. It's very important, and it actually makes a group, because when a group forms, all of their interactions are through communication. The most difficult thing I found about working in groups is overcoming communication problems. In order to accomplish the tasks and have everyone working on the same page, we must practice good communication skills, and this includes listening. One of the most important concepts I learned in these chapters was to be a good listener and how it affects communication in small groups. In order to avoid miscommunication, a good rule of thumb is that the listener should use active listening and paraphrase what the speaker has said. This will help eliminate any miscommunication by giving the speaker a chance to correct any misunderstandings. Thank you.